Evening. It's time for a webinar gone wild. It's crazy Monday night, and this is Diane Hockman. I'm here with some of my buddies. I have the incredible Tracy Housel. Tracy, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing tonight, Diane?
Awesome. I'm doing swell, absolutely swell. And then I have Linda Cromar, who I spent the weekend out in Colorado with. Linda, what's going on?
I'm doing awesome. I wish I could give you the mountains, but they're still in a haze.
I know. I'll have to come back. That's, I understand you guys hid the mountain. Guys, for those of you that don't know, Colorado, unfortunately, there's a lot of wildfires going on. And when I got there, I was devastated because you can't see the mountains, which is, a big reason why I love Colorado. But I know that you guys hit them on purpose to make me come back, Linda.
Yeah. You got ripped off.
Absolutely.
It's a good ploy, and it was a pretty big deal to carry it off. I hope none of you guys had that fire, but anyway, I doubt you did.
No, the fire's down in Colorado.
I'll let you slide this time, Linda, but next time I expect those mountains to be out and looking pretty, okay?
They're usually real clear.
I know. I've never been there and not seen them, and been stunned by seeing them. So when we were driving home, guys, and I'll introduce, I have another guest on the phone in 1 second, but when we were driving from the airport, I'm like, it didn't occur to me for a little while, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
Where are they? So it was pretty neat.
Yeah, we use them for our directions, so it's tough not even seeing them ourselves.
And then, of course, on the line,
I'm doing absolutely amazing. Great to be here today.
great to have you. And Ed, if you want in a little bit, and no pressure, but I'm putting you on the spot, in a couple minutes, I'd love if you share what's going on with you. If you're at liberty to, if you're not, just tell me to shut up and I will. But so such good things going on for you, and I'm so excited for you. I just want to take a quick look. And guys, first of all, I shouldn't have started talking, but because I didn't check to make sure. Can you guys all hear me okay? Can you please raise your hand if you can? It would make me feel better. And if you, I'm not seeing hands going up. Can you guys all hear me? Awesome. Okay, a couple of you guys are helping me out. Thank you, everybody. For those of you that are brand new tonight, I just want to give you all the disclaimers, right, Ed? The legal disclaimers that we give at the beginning of every one of these. Guys, my name is Diane Hockman. I've been in the home business industry for 13 years. I've been at the right place at the right time more than once, and have learned a few skills that have made me very, very successful. But I always warn everybody when they come on a webinar that my nickname is the Digital Dingbat. I'm usually here with me because half the time I screw things up and I need somebody back here to clean it up for me. So for those of you that are wondering where my trusty Kathy Heath is, my my Ed McMahon to my oh gosh, I'm having mental blocks. See, my head's all Johnny Carson. That's it. It was like a mind stunt there. It was like, what? What's his name? John Carson. Kathy's running a little late. Hopefully she'll get on, but she is doing softball grandma tonight with the kids. So I think that is much more important than any kind of webinar we could be putting on. And if she comes by, somewhere along the line, Kathy, who is a 62-year-old grandma of 11, just finished up as one of the top 15 people in our industry in a very major launch. So that was really exciting to see, and she deserves all the success. /Diane Hockman training. Facebook.com. You'll see it up here in the little bar there. Diane Hockman. Answer questions over here. You guys can just go over and you can write, anything you want to write to me, and I'll check it in a little bit and take a look. So Facebook.com /Diane Hockman training. So let's see. What do I got here? I want that. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's try that. Just got back. See, the mountains are there. Linda, you guys hit them. Just got back from Colorado last night. Just had an incredible time. If any of you guys are on that were at the Colorado event, raise your hand. I think I saw a couple of people that were on. If anybody wants to just let me know that they're here. I'm just glancing, Rick. Yeah, a couple of you guys. Group. Linda, what do you think about going to an event where it's kind of like, 30, 40 people as opposed to 300, 400, or 1,000? What was your feeling on it?
MLMs at times. What was different about this one was that we really could have some hands-on personal attention with each other. We could sit down in small groups and talk, get some really good ideas about how to really build our business in ways that you just don't get that from the big groups.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And even Friday night we had a little social get-together before. We did, what do we do, 12 hours? We did 8 to 8, right, Linda?
Yeah.
We did 12 hours
was
training
intense.
minus lunch. But we had Adam Chandler and Rob Four, who just came to the event, but of course we couldn't keep him down. He was teaching and going and blowing because we love Rob. So we had, 4 top earners. And, it was a really, really, really good time. So tonight I'm going to talk about some of the things I covered there, let you guys know about some stuff I have coming up. But Edward Elliott, and many of you guys knew Ed, but I just want to make sure. Let me pull up his site. Let's see. Edward. Right? It's Ask Edward.
EdwardRecommends.com.
No, I'm in the right range. I have a cold, so
Techie
my
thing.
brain's like, my brain is, see, there it is. I'm like, I'm wondering why isn't it coming up? I always go to Ed's site. Guys, but I just want to bring it up. There. And, we've done so many great things. We've done different events together, and we traveled to different things together. And he just had something really neat happen. And then I want you to share with everybody, and I also just kind of want, tell us, did any of this you've learned over the years come into play in helping you make the connections that made this happen? Just fill us in on what's going on.
Awesome. Well, I'll make the longs short. And from basically hanging around with you, Diane, and the gang here and learning about attraction marketing, last September, a company from Japan just happened to find me online and was interested in me doing some training for them. And since then, I've worked with them, created a training course. It's a 6-module, 7-hour training course on social media for small businesses. And in 2 weeks, on July 5,000 business owners, and for the official launch of my product there. So you never know where social media will take you and attraction marketing will take you. And the things that Diane's going to teach you tonight, and she teaches every week, and everything she does can certainly take you to many places.
I always say it's so incredible. And Ed, I appreciate you acknowledging me. But guys, before Ed ever met me, he's a major business guy, owned a big company, and and all kinds of stuff. So if I had any piece or if I had any little speck of helping what we knew would come for you, Ed, come true. It's been truly an honor. We always knew, and in fact, I remember sitting and discussing with you, and we weren't sure, where is this going to come for Ed? Where, it just didn't seem like the right venues were showing up, and then boom, here it is. So it's just huge, and I want to congratulate you and send my love to your family, who I just adore. And I follow Abby's every move online, and just that it's really cool, guys. And I'm sure Ed can add to this, but I want you guys all to remember that your path opens up in front of you as you keep stepping. And it's never quite exactly what you might have thought. I mean, Ed, did you ever dream that you would be going to Japan to do the social media?
No.
Right?
No. I mean, no, for sure I did it.
So
I knew I would go somewhere.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's the point. Ed has always known and has always done all this stuff and been really consistent. And he knew that there was something bigger than just making a couple of videos. But we didn't know where it was. We didn't know where it would come from. Who knew it would come from the other side of the world? I think it's fantastical. I think it's incredible. And I'm so proud to be a colleague of yours, Ed. And thank you for coming out and playing tonight. And guys, I also want to point out, if you're looking at his site right now, first of all, it's edwardrecommends.com. Make sure you stop by, visit Ed, put in your name and email to know him. But I love that. Go ahead and pin it. You know you want to. I will prepare for a little influence maybe in that arena.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Love it.
That is so great. Awesomeness. So we got all these crazy success stories going on. 5,000 people. Does that make you nervous at all, Ed, or no?
Just a little bit, especially because I don't speak Japanese yet.
Yeah, how many percentage of them? Notice that he said yet, by the way, people. Did you notice that? He said yet.
Yep.
My wife found me a Learn Japanese in 14 Days audio set, so.
And if anybody could do it, it would be you.
Hey.
Let's make it happen.
Do you know what percentage of them speak English?
I have no idea, but I know I have a translator, so.
There you go. Well, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Awesome. That's so cool. Well, I'm gonna go through some stuff tonight, guys, for you, and all of you guys that are here, Trace and all of you guys, feel free to jump in, add stuff, give some insight, because you guys. Oh, Kathy's here. Kathy's here. Quick, quick. Kathy's here. I knew she'd be here. Can't keep Kathy away. Let's unmute her. I was stalling, Not that I was stalling in that story. That came out weird and wrong, but you guys know what I mean. Kathy, come out, come out, come out, come out. Well, she's unmuted. Hopefully she'll come out. Maybe she's got mute on her mic or something. She'll come out. But anyway, you guys feel free to jump in and say, Hockman, I want to share something, from some of your experiences or something. If you have something that you feel will be helpful to the people, please feel free to jump in. Guys, what I'm going to talk to you about tonight, let me get a notepad going here, because I like to subject people to my typing. Because I figure if I'm going to do webinars for free, I have to torture people, and it's really, really good. So we're going to talk about celebrity, okay, the science of celebrity. Oops. I got the phone on my neck, too, tonight, because my sound on my webinar hasn't been working so well. Celebrity, and about how to create celebrity in social media on the internet within a niche, I don't know. Everybody says it different, but within a niche, within a particular target market. How you can market into people's DNA and cause them to have certain perceptions of you. Most people, Kathy, I really want you to come out. Where are you?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There she is. We were waiting for you.
Aw. Hi, everybody.
Did you hear what happened to Ed?
No, what happened?
He's going to Japan to speak to 5,000 people and launch a social media product there.
Wow.
Isn't it crazy?
Yes.
He just told me. I'm like, you got to come hang out, Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Congratulations, Edward.
Thank you, Kathy.
It was all the karaoke practice we gave him back in the day.
Yes.
That
I agree.
Guys asked me for video of the karaoke. So, Kath, we're going to talk over the weekend when I was in Colorado. I talked about, marketing celebrity, all that type of stuff. We did a lot of work what we did in Colorado, and of course we can't do it tonight, I don't have the time or the ability, but what we did was we took someone who was a novice social media marketer and who hadn't really done much, and we took her from somebody who was kind of shy and sheepish, and over the course of a couple of hours, we turned her into a rock star, and we made a video where she looked like a rock star, and we photographed her in certain ways. And it was amazing because everybody just sat and looked at it afterwards, and they were like, whoa, how could you take somebody that kind of comes across like they don't really know what they're doing yet and turn them into somebody who's perceived as a pro?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It is cool.
And we've done whole workshops on this, and the last time we did this, it was a 4-day seminar, and it was a lot of money, and it was pretty neat. So, and I had a good, fun and good, like, good stuff. And so tonight I want to talk about a little bit about what I taught, just give you guys some fundamentals, some things to think about, particularly when you're using Facebook. Okay, let me just take a look. Feel better when you guys write me. Kathy, I told them that they had to write on the wall, on my Facebook wall, because you're not here to type things for me.
It makes her feel better.
Let's see. Let it load. Let it. Maybe I should keep talking while I wait for it to load. In any case, guys, first thing, and in fact, I'll just show you on my profile. One of the first things that you want to think about when you're doing working on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube and stuff, is you want to think about your photography. You want to think about how people are perceiving you. Now, I'm fortunate. I happen to have, this is a professional graphic that was done by the staff at the Home Business Radio Network. Guys, you can find that at homebusinessradionetwork.com. I have a show there. I'm Diane. You can find me at Diane in the Morning, for all of you that remember Imus. So somebody made this for me, and I just thought, hey, what the heck, let me use it up here on my cover. But, on my other page, on my regular page, again, I hope it's not going offline, because I hate when it does that, Kathy.
I know.
It's known to do it.
Yes, it has.
It says it's coming. That's why I'm on the phone tonight, because my internet has been super funky-arama. Okay, so this is why we call it the webinar gone wild. Oh, wait, that's weird. Because Diane always seems to destroy it somehow. And, I know I can... magazine or something like that. What is this? Waiting for outstanding responses. Wow.
OS?
I don't know, man. See, it isn't for me at this stage. Been doing this for 13 years and so on, and I've been featured in different things. So I can throw up like this picture here. This is professionally done, including a little help of the airbrush. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever did the woman who did this, I just want to kiss her on the face. Man, that looks cute. But in any case, it's easy for me to look kind of pro, because I do have different magazine covers and different things, and that's because I've been doing this for a long time. So the question is, how do you come across really pro when you haven't been on the cover of a magazine, when you don't have professional graphic artists? Maybe you're working on a budget and, you're just getting going. How do you get that happening? Oh, there we go. Gregory wrote some graffiti. Hello, Lori. Hello, Dave. And Dave, thanks for sending people over. Dave was over in, there you guys, you can see. Dave Wynn was over in Colorado with us. He was awesome. So, guys, if you write me stuff, I might promote you, but no.
And Lori D is our new, my new person. That's one of the ones that wrote there for you.
Ah, Lori's a new part of our team?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, just hang tight with me. I mean, you're in my computer with me. Isn't it exciting? Guys, what happens is most of the time people see the keys, and this is the type of pictures. Look, there's Asaki and Linda. Linda was looking good this weekend. But everybody just kind of goes, if I go, hey, I'm going to take your picture, everybody goes, cheese. And what it does is it gives everybody, you know, these are the typical pictures that we'd all see. They're snapshots, and they're snapshots with our friends and buddies. But what these pictures, and then a lot of people will use them in their marketing because they like, and they have one picture that they look good in or something, and they go, oh, I look good in that one, I'm going to use it. So they use that picture, and they're not realizing that the picture doesn't give them what we Now, you know, guys, if a police officer walks by in his uniform, most of us, not all of us, because some of you guys are rebels, but most of us will act differently in the presence of the officer. There's a certain amount of respect that we give to him by virtue of his wearing the uniform. We do the same thing for a fireman, doctor, people who are wearing lab coats, etc. We actually respond to the clothing they're wearing instantly and defer to them and give them authority. Now, I know there's two guys going, I fight the authority. You know, great, that's good for you. But I'm talking about most people. They instantly defer to authority. So if you use your photographs correctly, if you use the way you write and speak correctly, you can actually cause people to line up behind you and defer to you almost instantly, even if you're brand new in the industry, and it really gives you a leg up. So, guys, write to me and tell me if you understand this concept, okay, while I go to the next thing. But just write to me on the wall there. You can also write in the chat box now. Kathy's here, and she knows how to run it, because gosh knows I don't. I know how to run it. I open it up. It just always disappears. What does this mean? Remember in elementary school we'd line up in size order, or we'd line up in alphabetical order. Your teacher would always organize you in a certain way. Well, in life, every time we walk into a room, we look around, and basically what we're doing is we're sizing everybody up, trying to figure out who's more important than us, who's less important than us, who has more money than us, who has less money than us, who's better looking than us, who's uglier than us. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but you do it. I promise you. Go anywhere, go to a party, go to an event at your company, go. The minute you walk in, you are psychologically doing this, and everybody lines up. And you can actually create marketing that will cause people to line up behind you, want to sign up with you, and want to give you money. Now, let's, by a show of hands, who's excited about this topic? Does this turn anybody on?
I know it did
Anybody
me.
going to raise their hand, or should we just hang it up now? Okay, Buster's like jacked up. Buster knows about this. He's been in the industry for a while. Delene knows about this too. I mean, Delene has so much background and authority in her own field. Donna, Ed, awesome. Okay, nobody else wants to talk to me. Oh, okay, here goes some more people. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jasmine, we can't get rid of you lately. She's here all the time, Kathy.
Yes,
she
she
sticks
is.
around. She's a learner, man. She's like excited. My love, Leslie's here. I can't wait to see you, Leslie. Very excited. Kathy, I can't wait to see Leslie. It's going to be great.
I can't wait to see Leslie either.
Mm.
It'd be so
Pauline,
cool.
I have to tell you a story later, tomorrow or something like that. Cool, cool, cool. All right, awesome. I'm just looking down to see who's here. Tommy D's in the house. Awesome, beautiful. Connecticut's in the house. Vanessa, Scooby-Doo. Okay, so let's take a look. And guys, I'm using my pictures because they're what I have. If I had more time, I could pull. I have pictures from past events. I suppose I could have pulled them, but we're doing this like real quick. See all these pictures again. They're friendly, fun pictures. This is what most people have. Now we're going to flip into some pictures that I have. Some of them are professional, but most of them are not. Guys, so look at this picture, and somebody tell me, what am I doing? Not you guys, but somebody out in the field. And I want to talk to you guys, but this may take too long to see what they're saying. What am I doing, guys? I'm going to get back to the picture in a minute. see if anybody said anything.
We have presenting, giving a seminar,
Yep. Yep.
teaching,
Yep.
speaking.
Awesome. They got it. So the question is, so can anybody stand behind a podium or only Diane Hockman? You know that they have these podiums in pretty much every hotel in every city across America. You could sneak in and grab a picture real quick. They have them in schools. They have them in, down at the Elks Lodge, for their meetings and stuff like that. There's podiums everywhere. So what's interesting is you have no idea whether I was really speaking or not. Now, I will tell you that I was, but the reason why I take certain pictures on purpose is because the podium acts just like a police uniform. And what happens, if somebody else put on a police uniform that wasn't a police officer, people would defer to him or her. So if somebody stands behind a podium, whether they're the main speaker or not, people, when they see the picture, they make assumptions. And what we're doing, guys, this is hardcore marketing. If you can't handle this, some people are going to go, oh, great, go over to QVC, watch it for an hour, tell me that they're not selling. Do you want to learn how to sell and make money, or do you want to argue with me? We have on Facebook, we have all kinds of exciting dialogues and arguments going on today. What does mentor mean? What does this mean? People like to debate. Okay, let's debate it. Do you want to make money? Danny Johnson always says, it's your ego versus the bank account. And do you want to be right or do you want to be rich is what another mentor of mine always said. So what we're doing here is we are engaging the imagination of the prospect. People have done this for years. There's always a guy who's standing in front of a Rolls Royce. And I always think those pictures are funny, and some of you guys might have been in organizations with uplines that encouraged you to do this. Go down to the dealership and take your picture in front of, XYZ car, or go into the rich neighborhood and go stand in front of a McMansion, and I call it the Capital Public House of McMansion. Because they put them up like, they prefab them like at McDonald's. It's like, blah, 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 They go up overnight. It's like, it used to be a farm. Now it's like McMansion Central. And they're all like these big, ridiculous houses on like a tiny little plot of land, and they're like all grandiose. It's just, I think they're hysterical. But anyway, somebody's like lives in one. They're mad at me now. Okay, write hate letters. Remember, all complaints go to Kathy at KathyHeath.com. Complaints go to her. Because people gossip behind my back anyway, and Kathy finds out about it anyway, so you might as well just go straight to the source.
That's right.
Just tell Kathy what your problem with me is today. Because I know you have one. And I'm punchy tonight. She's out of control. All right. I'm just so tired of feeling bad about being who I am. So, guys, if you like me, come back next week. I'll be here again. If you don't like me, tell everybody not to come. In fact, make sure you Skype some people and tell them I'm evil. So anyway, we're engaging the imagination of the prospect. And in the past, people would try to do that by taking pictures in front of a fancy car or taking pictures in front of a fancy house. The only problem is that the human brain can tell the difference between bull and reality, okay? So when we go to that extent, like if you're going to stand in front of a nice car, it's one thing, but when you go down and you find a Rolls-Royce Phantom, how many of those are on the street? You're going to go stand in front of a Bentley? How many of those are on the street? And then 5 minutes later, you put up the big picture of you in front of the Bentley, and then 5 minutes later, there's a picture of you eating at Chili's. And it's kind of like, it kind of doesn't match. Right? I mean, am I crazy? So,
No.
so when we do things as simple as standing in front of the prospect, and the prospect makes assumptions. Okay, we all do this, by the way. If you see a lady walking by with a big honker of a ring on, you might assume, based upon the rest of her attire and her hair and her, her nails and the whole thing, you might assume she's loaded. But what you may not realize is she bought that ring for $49.95 on QVC. It's one of those cubic zirconias. It's possible. She might also have a $10,000 diamond in the safe that she doesn't like to wear around because she's afraid she'll lose it. So we're all just looking. Guy pulls up in a Maserati. We look at him. We might assume he's wealthy. You don't know lives with his mother. You know, you don't know. And so, but we all make assumptions and we all assume and we all make decisions in our mind. We have like these little soap operas going in our mind when we watch stuff. And so my question is, if we know humans are going to do this, if we know our prospects are going to do this, if we know all our people on Facebook are going to do this, why don't we use that trait in humans to our best advantage? Why not? You know, why don't we let their mind run wild? So a picture at a podium. Okay, there's another one. Okay, see this photograph here? Notice, and by the way, this photograph was completely and totally staged. I want you to be clear, okay? Somebody tell me why does this picture give me authority, even though we're not joking? What about this picture makes somebody think I have some clue? I'll wait for them to come in, Kath.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll check the band page. Look at the picture. Tell me why. And no cheating by you Colorado people. Don't cheat. Okay?
Ooh, Jasmine, bing, 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 bing.
What'd she say?
She said, you're the only one standing, and they're all looking at you.
And there's one more. One more. She's absolutely dead on, but there's one more aspect of this picture that makes it even more powerful. Anybody got it? This is quiz time. It's good.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? So I'm the only one standing. The people are looking at me, obviously, you know, looking up to me. Look at his face. He's like,
Okay,
he's saying
Alicia.
something smart.
Alicia gets the gold star.
Tell me what Alicia said, and I know she's right. Alicia, actually. Alicia.
I'm sorry, I mispronounced it, Alicia.
That's okay. It's hard to tell.
She just simply typed in hand on his chin.
No, but that I agree with that, but there's one that's bigger than that.
Really?
Psychologically.
I know.
Tell me, Ed.
It's all guys.
It's all men. Now let me explain this. As a female, having all these men in suits, business-looking men, looking up to me like that is very powerful. On the flip side, guys, if you could be surrounded by hot chicks, it's very, you think I'm joking, but I got in trouble the last time I showed Ori's page. My friend Ori, who has a picture of him surrounded by chicks. What guy doesn't want to be surrounded by hot chicks? So, you know, it works in a myriad of ways, but this particular picture, it's because I'm the only one standing, because they're all looking at me, because they look like they're really listening, and there's, you know, serious stuff going on, and also because they're all men. Notice also, too, that they're men of different origins, you know, different nationalities and stuff like that, different color. It makes it even more diverse, you know, so it's not like just this kind of men listen to me. It's all men, and that's what their mind does. It engages. They just start to go, hey, men and people listen to her. Again, can anybody stand amongst three guys that are looking up at you like this? Of course you can.
Yep.
Of course you can. So this stuff is like super major cool. Here's another one where I'm speaking. Again, we know I'm speaking because like a screen behind me. How many of you guys can go down to a hotel or something, there's a screen, or even get into a school if you have a friend who's a teacher or something? I happen to live with one. And get into a school and write something smart sounding on the whiteboard behind you. They don't even have blackboards anymore, Kathy. It's crazy.
I know.
It's been lost. The chalk dust is gone. But write something smart looking and then sit there. Now, by virtue of the fact that I have heads here, makes it more authoritative than if you're just standing in front of a board. But I have plenty of pictures that you don't see the heads. So see how each thing, the logo makes it clear that I'm at an event. The projector makes it clear that I'm the speaker, and then the heads make it clear that there's an audience. Now, we don't know. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4 people here and about 10 chairs set up, or there could be 400 people here. Can't tell. People will automatically let it dance in their mind. Now, here's an easy one to do, because this is simple, because you're just writing on a whiteboard. But by virtue of writing, there was probably 20 people in the room when I was doing this, but by virtue of writing on a whiteboard, again, you don't even see. So anybody going to like be blown away? Raise your hand if any of this is just, you know, this, Kathy, I told them in Denver, this does one of two things for people. pictures. Or they go, oh my gosh, I this is tomorrow. Oh my, by the way, if you have angry letters and complaints, it does go to Kathy at Kathy Heath. But if you want to say something nice to me, it's Diane at DianeHockman.com. Okay, be clear about that. Okay, Diane at DianeHockman.com. All complimentary letters are there. Okay, so you guys seeing how simple this can be? Again, here's more. It's the standing above the person. Notice in this particular picture, this is my buddy Ray. It looks like we're deep into something, maybe even a little emotional. That type of stuff. Again, you know, people will. Let me find a different. There's one in this particular picture. I'm leaning over her, and we're doing an exercise, right? And it looks like there's some emotion. Who are the type of people that you would share some of your deep stuff with? And while they come in, I will look at the fan page. You guys aren't writing me enough. That's just
people you trust. Ooh, my journal.
Mm-hmm. What about somebody of authority? I mean, does anybody have a pastor that they would work with, or a particular, maybe a spiritual teacher or a mentor, something like that? You know, like in a workshop type of environment, or in a, you know, in a retreat type of environment. You know, those are the types of things. When I look at that picture, that's what it makes me think. Now my pages won't load. Come on, Nelly.
Did you break Facebook again?
What'd you say?
Did you break Facebook again?
Did I break Facebook again? I do it pretty much on a daily basis.
Mine does that once in a while. I don't know what does that.
I'm always paranoid that my Internet's going to go down during a webinar. It often does. But in any case, you see that with that picture. A hug picture, of course, it's gratitude. People are showing you, you know, their gratitude. If you've already been established as somebody of authority, and then you show them hugging you, people, here's what you want to know. See if I can spell it vicariously through your photos, and also through your like team members or prospects, or you know, whatever. So what happens is when somebody sees a photograph, they literally plug themselves into the other person that's in the picture. What do I mean by this? We all do this. Look at this, and people like imagine that they're the one here and I'm transforming them or something. They look at this and think the same thing. They look at, you know, other pictures and they think I'm the student. They literally plug themselves into the other characters mentally. And what they're doing is they're trying on those roles for size to see if they like the role. So it's kind of interesting, but we all do this. When we listen to a webinar, or we listen to a training, or we listen to a presentation, all we're doing is thinking, can I do this? Will this work for me? Will this change my situation? Will this solve my problem? That's all we're doing. We all do it. We watch an infomercial late at night. We watch P90X infomercial, and we think, okay, 90 days, if I do this exercise for 90 days, can I get a six-pack? And then we're watching the testimonials. The reason why we have testimonials is because they show people from all walks of life getting results. And we literally imagine ourselves, we see lots of testimonials, and one of them we think, that guy's like me. Ooh, that guy's a truck driver too. Or that guy has to lose 70 pounds like I do. Or that guy, you know, that girl has kids. She can fit it into her day. So anybody understanding this? Or does anybody have questions on this? Let's take a look. Let's see, I don't think we reloaded. Maybe we have to go through the webinar thing now. Oh, no, we're reloading. See, they want to write to you, not me, Kathy. They always like you better.
Well,
oh, really? I'm going in and out?
It's that grandma thing, Diane, you know.
Yeah, they like you best. I admit it. It's just what it is. I have to get over it now. But what do you guys think? Are you understanding this? Isn't this powerful?
Could it is for me.
Isn't it, Linda? Mm-hmm. Trace, what do you think? Yeah. I mean, Tracy, guys, by the way, Tracy's a school psychologist, So, I mean, Tracy has a little background in psychology. You know, what's your take on any of this? Do you have thoughts?
Well, yeah, absolutely. You're right. People put themselves into the other people with you and think, what if I was the one that she was working with? And it absolutely does.
Yeah.
Works right into people's subconscious.
Quickly, because a lot of people think, well, that's great because you do this and you do that and you do this. You guys all can do these things. And even if you don't want to do pictures like this right now, when you do get to the point, like a lot of you guys have gotten recognition on the stage at your companies or something, maybe you've gotten a pin, the photographs that you take, instead of it being like, oh my gosh, look at me, I got a pin, what you want to do is stage the photographs so you appear to have more authority, so when you use the photograph, you're more likely to recruit from it because the people go, wow, she got a pin, she knows what she's doing, I'm going to get with her. See, we need to not move from our own perspective. We need to move from the perspective of the prospect and help them feel better and help them trust us more. And we can do that through our use of our photographs. So here's a photo of me speaking at the No Excuses event, not this year, but the year before. So obviously a stage picture. How do we know I'm on a stage? Because of this junk down here and because of the background. And now we have a bigger perspective of a stage picture. Okay, these stage pictures can be taken on smaller scales at your company events, at your primary programs, and so on. Obviously, they don't have a stage as big unless it's like a national event, but even at the time to get up and do your best to present, you're kooky. By the way, if you're not doing local stuff or whatever, you still can do it by virtue of recording, you know, doing a webinar. I don't care if you have 2 people that show up to your webinar. You can turn around and go, hey, on my webinar last night. And that gives you authority because the average person will never run a webinar or will never run a conference call. Plan a conference call, promote it, invite people down. 2 people show up, do the conference call like there's 2,000. Then the next day, release the replay and go, here's the replay of my conference call. Just by virtue of saying, guys, this should be a paid class tonight, right?
Yes, it should.
Yes, it should be.
I mean, holy schmoly, there should be a paid class, what I'm doing right now. Just by virtue of saying, last night on my conference call or on my teleseminar, which is even better, everybody goes, wow, they did a teleseminar. They must have a clue. Now, here's how you fix it. A lot of people are like, but I don't have a clue. Here's the solution. Ready? Get one.
Okay.
You know, get one. For those of you that work with us at My Lead System Pro, a lot of us guys do. You know, they have the most, you know, the largest training library in the industry that I know of, the most comprehensive training library in the industry. So if somebody asks me a question about something I don't know, guess what I do? I look it up. If you don't want to get involved with it, then get back to the person that invited you and ask them, hey, are you in My Lead System Pro? Tell me about that. Tell me about the Attraction Marketing Masters. How do I get in this group with Diane? If you're with me, if you came here invited by me, get with me. We have a 7-day-a-week, 24-hour-a-day support group. It's absolutely incredible. So you have a choice. You can either get a, because a lot of people are like, well, if I do this, people will come, and I won't know what to do. That's a horrible problem to have. Lots of leads and prospects. Oh, it's horrible. You know,
Sure.
just get one. Hang out, study, and then, as usual, I'll use my old classic line that I've been using for 6 years. There's this thing, and it's called Google. I'm like, no offense, Ed, but I'm turning your site off for a minute. Remember, it's edwardrecommends.com. There's this thing, like, and you go, how do I do article marketing? I'm making this up. I don't know what you want to do. But, like, you type it in, and then, like, it's really cool because there's, like, things, and they like how to do article marketing the right way. Top 10 tips to make article marketing work for you. Can article marketing hurt your SEO? I don't know what SEO is. Is that like AEIEO? I don't know what that is, but it must be good. LMNOP? Okay. But guys, I'm mocking this out and fooling around, but there's so much. We have never lived in a time where we have access to so much information. So anybody that goes, I don't know, when they have access to Google, and I'm on Alexa's web search, I'm sorry. Oh, it's powered by Google. Okay. Anybody who says, I don't know how to, in this day and age, when you have every piece of information you could have ever wanted. I would have given my 13 years ago. I would have given my eye tooth to have access to the kind of information. Whether you join a membership site like My Lead System Pro and learn it from there, or whether you just look it up. See, the difference is when you have a membership site where they're providing great information for you, you know the information is solid. When you're Googling, you kind of have to sift through to find out which one is legit and what's a pitch and so on. But every single one of you could get a clue today if you wanted to. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know a little something, and people will come to you. So let's look at a couple more pictures, and then I'll give you a little more info. Oh, this is just our fun picture of us guys. This is guys I trained with over the weekend. Isn't it?
An awesome
this was
picture.
taken outside really, really late at night.
I'm so jealous.
We were exhausted, and I said, we didn't take a picture of the four of us. So Tom took out a camera, and I was like, oh, my God, I look like a wreck. But they said, take a picture anyway. So this is Rob, 4 guys, master marketer, absolutely incredible guy, who Kathy, I learned this weekend, has been following my work for years and used to come to my calls with Joe years ago.
Oh,
I never
really?
Wow.
Yep, we had a whole big discussion about it. Incredible. Of course, Jordan Schultz, cutie patootie, without the red sunglasses. Myself, looking a wreck late at night after 12 hours of training, and Adam Chandler. So it was a great group. But that little bit, what I just showed you, just that little bit of information could change the way that you're perceived tomorrow. I want you to go back and I want you to look at the photographs you're using in your marketing. And I didn't even pull up these things that are little cutout photos, which can be done, creating a logo. A lot of people are like, you're so fancy, you have a logo. You have this thing, it's called Microsoft Word, and it's really cool. Wait, I don't know what this document is. Let's make a new one. I hope that wasn't anything weird in there. I don't know. Oh, it's them saying I could speak it, live the dream. Okay. So, like, now, obviously, if you're really fancy, you could have a fancy program. But let's say you're not fancy at all, okay, and you type your name. Wait, actually, let's make it Joe Schmo, just for Joe. See, it corrects me. I like that. Schmo. How do you spell Joe Schmo? Schmo.
That looks
Is that
good.
right?
That's perfect.
That's me.
Okay.
That's perfect.
So like you make it like a little bit bigger, and then you like change the font, and we can make it Joe Schmo like this, or we can make it, whoops, see, I don't know how to run it. We can make it Joe Schmo like this. Like if you're a kooky cartoon guy, you could be Joe Schmo. And then, I don't know if you can do it on here. You can do it on PowerPoint. You can like shift it. I don't think you can on here, huh? There's not like
can.
Word doesn't let you.
No, it has to be PowerPoint.
Okay, well then let's cheat and go over here. By the way, you can get free programs online to do this, but let's say, I'm just making a point here, how fast you can have a logo. Everybody's like, I don't have a logo. Okay. CHMO. Joe Schmo. Not Schmo, but Schmo. Okay. You go like this, and then we like pick a font, any font, pick a font, any font, pick a font, any font. Okay, like, hey, I like this one. I'm like techno dude. And then you go like this, and you rotate it. Ta-da! Or you could do something like insert picture. I don't know if I have my cutouts in here or not. Do I have the straight cutouts? I'm cheating. I don't know. Keeping everybody waiting. No. Welcome to my world. This is how I work every day. I don't know where anything is. And wait, where'd it go? I'm serious. And they're like, I can't do it. It's too hard. I'm serious. It's like, I don't know where it went. Okay. Here. So now we do Joe Schmo, like make believe this is Diane Schmo or whatever, okay? And we do, by the way, it took me like 10 years to learn this, so don't be, don't think I'm fancy. Oh no, wait, send it back. Send it back. And then we make Joe Schmo a little bit bigger. No, Sarah, you can't have more. You already ate a whole container. Sarah's trying to eat more blueberries.
Well, they're good for her.
Yeah,
No,
they are good for
obviously.
you.
I know, but, there's other people in the house. Let's come on.
Or is she like me and use them as a conduit for the whipped cream?
They're a conduit for the whipped cream. Have some strawberries. Yes, have that. She's having a mango instead. So anyway, guys, do you see, now granted, I'm doing this in 3 minutes or less, but do you see how quickly you can pull in a picture? You have to learn how to cut it out. It's really not that hard. And the next thing you know, you have a logo. So now we have, I don't know how to get rid of this box, but now you have Joe Schmo, and you're standing there on a stack of money or whatever you want. Ta-da, you have a logo. So this is not very hard stuff. And everybody sits and goes, I don't know how. Do you know that having a logo alone changes, ooh, what's that? That's publisher. I'm like, what's the program? I don't know, which one is the one I want? This one, okay. I don't know how to run my computer. They changed it on me. They gave me the new version, and I don't know how it works, and, you know, that's what I got Edward for, and he's too busy. He's going to Japan to help me, so what am I going to do now, man? It's just, like, wrong. Anyway, you got Joe Schmo. Do you know that just by virtue of doing something like this, it may take you half a day to learn how to do it the first time. I can do them in minutes now. By virtue of doing something like this changes your credibility probably 500%. Because who has logos? Big companies and important people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, guys, I'm going to show you something. I offered this at the Mile High MLM Summit, and I do have some seats left, so I'm going to offer it to any of you that want it. No pressure. I didn't bring you. I brought you here to teach you this stuff, but if any of you guys want this, you can check. What? That's not the right site. Okay. Instant Marketing Celebrity. Oh, this stupid video is going to load. Wait. It's going to start making music. And oh, no, it won't, because it's already been loaded. Okay. Instant. Horrible. Celebrity. Is that spelled right? .withdiane.com. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm doing a 4-week course that extensively goes into all of this stuff. It's not starting this week. It's starting the week after. I'm putting together the time based upon the group. We have so many people from Denver that decided that they wanted to learn more about this stuff. Guys, this is easy street to marketing. It's so funny because you can go out and you can buy a solo ad, but if you drive your solo ad into something that looks schmucky, or you don't have your Facebook. By the way, if you don't think that people research you when they're thinking about working with you, you're kind of kooky. They are Googling you. They are sniffing you. They are smelling you. They want to know your shoe size. They want to know if, like, you ever skipped school in 8th grade. They're checking you out. So not looking kind of, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Please understand this. In fact, sometimes in this industry, the less professional you come across, the better you do. But it has to look like you have authority. I mean, guys, we all know Frank Kern, famous marketer Frank Kern. Half the time you see him and he's out surfing or playing a guitar. But he looks like he has authority. So it's not about being fancy and wearing a suit. You saw me in a couple suits. That's not what it's about. It's about having people engage their imagination and come to feel that you're the person that has their solution. So we got this course, and I won't refresh. There's a video here. But we're going to be going through the science of celebrity. And basically, I made this site in 3 minutes or less, so if it looks like crap, it does. Learn the secrets. I did. I made it at 8:30 tonight. Learn the secrets of the pecking order and how to jump to the front of the line. How to take promotional pictures that give you instant authority. How to cut a demo video that will make all your prospects trust you in under 2 minutes. Guys, by the way, if somebody can see a video, and in the video there's a lot of photographs that give you authority, you don't have to spend 15 minutes trying to get people to listen to you. You know, like tonight I didn't tell my whole story. I was broke and I did this and this and that. But I said certain things that caused you to believe I have authority. Either you know me from elsewhere or you were invited here and by virtue of somebody else referring you, I have authority. Or I use certain words, but I didn't have to spend 15 minutes. You know how you go to every webinar and they have to tell you the whole story and show you pictures of their cat, their dog, their house, and their car and all this other stuff to get you to bother to listen to them. I get to skip all of that because I use certain marketing methods that cause me to have authority right away. So a demo video that will make all your prospects trust you in under 2 minutes. Learn to create marketing funnels that pay you. Dominate social media in your niche. Branding, positioning, everything you need to go pro, and much more. It's 4 weeks, jam-packed, no fooling around. But wait, there's 4 free steak knives with every order. You'll walk out an instant marketing professional and be well on your way to becoming a celebrity. I give you everything I've learned over the past 13 years in hardcore lessons. If you were to hire me personally, it would cost $2,500 for the four-session hands-on experience if I did it one-on-one. But because it's a small group session, you can learn this for only $297, as offered at the Mile High MLM Summit. Guys, I offered a $197 option, which was just like the recordings. You can come live, but you can't really interact. A $297 option, which is what I'm offering here, where it usually go an hour and a half to 2 hours each. We go through all the aspects of this, help you package up your stuff. And then I offered a $497 option, which included a one-on-one appointment to have me do a bunch of this stuff with you. Tonight I just made one thing up. It's $297. If anybody wanted the private appointment, I would give you the option to, get that as well. So that's where it says one-on-one consulting appointments. That appointment generally goes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we just totally package you particular to your story. And then what I'm doing tonight, and I will extend this to the folks that were at in Denver if they wanted it. I forgot to mention it. I was going and blowing so hard. Guys, I have 2 live events coming up, July 21st and 22nd here in Hartford, Connecticut, and then I'm in the process of booking one in August. It looks like it's going to be 25th and 26th in August in Las Vegas. I'm finalizing that up. But if you wanted to, you can come to my live event, which is called Pitch Fest, which is learning all about how to sell. And I'm not going to get into all that. If you hang around, you know about it. If you need more info, you can email me. But if you purchase this tonight, I will also give you a free ticket to either of the Pitch Fest. Now, the one in Connecticut, I have so many spots left. The one in Vegas is limited to a small number of people. So if you're really interested in Vegas, you need to move immediately. So what else, Kathy? What am I not telling them? I told them about the 4 free steak knives. I told them about...
Yep. And you told them just set it and forget it, so I think we're done.
Yeah, I mean, guys, this is a really great course. I see one or two things.
I got to say something.
Please do.
I have been through this course live with Diane, and I honestly, guys, cannot believe that she's offering it at this price. It's ridiculous.
Well, you know why I am, Kathy? It was I charged $750 to do it live, but that's because I was physically doing the videos and stuff with the people and so on and so forth. Here, you're getting instruction. Obviously, you're going to have to create your own pieces. I won't be there to create them for you. Although, if somebody really wanted, I do have a couple opportunities to come spend the day with me, both in Connecticut and in Orlando. I'm going to be there, and I have some spend the day with me spots. I decided that, Kathy. I figured if I'm going to be in Orlando for 10 days, why not help some people out who might be there for Ray Higgins' event or, our company event or something. So if you really wanted it done for you, you wanted me to do the whole thing and take the pictures and make the videos and junk, I can do that. Out in Denver, I pulled a name out of the hat, and somebody won the whole thing. It's really about a $5,000 value by the time I do the whole thing with the packaging and the social media instruction and so on. But it's a fun little course, and if anybody's interested, I don't know how much I'll mail. I don't even know if I'll mail it to my list or not. Those of you that are here tonight, if anybody wants to take advantage, it says right on here, by the way, the site is instantmarketingcelebrity.withdiane.com. Those of you that have attended in the past, if you attended this event or one of my other major events, also, get with me. If any of you guys want to mail this to your list, I'll give you a commission on it. I'd be happy to. See, I'm very transparent, guys. There's no big wheeling and dealing. Kath and you guys, I just made this up like an hour ago. I decided I was going to offer it on the webinar. So if any of you guys want to mail it, whatever, we could do this for a couple days. But I'm not going to make a big spiel. You can read the site. It's amazing stuff. And again, it just depends on whether somebody utilizes it or not. I've had people that have utilized it to go to the moon, and I have other people that kind of came to the thing, went, this is cool, and went home. Never took a picture, never did this. And I go deep into the psychology of how to use social media, how to position yourself, and so on. So it's pretty cool stuff. But I didn't bring you here tonight to do this. I just brought you here tonight to teach you, and what I taught you tonight alone can make a huge difference for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the Facebook page in case anybody has a question. Kath, take a look if anybody has a question. Do any of you guys have anything to say? I mean, Tracy, you've been through this stuff. Any words of wisdom?
I still agree with Kathy. $297 is a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a good mood lately. I like teaching this.
Holding their hand while they're there. That's still a bargain.
That's right.
Well, considering that, Joe Schmo.
I love it.
I think we should do something on Facebook tonight, and we'll all talk about Joe Schmo. I love that Joe Schmo. Have you heard about Joe Schmo? Joe Schmo's an incredible guy. I love Joe Schmo. He's my mentor.
That's cool.
Oh, gosh, that's funny. You know, I like doing this particular course. It's really my favorite. I try not to do it too often because I don't want to spread it too thin. It's just a thing. And then this time, I mean, I'm doing it. My seminars normally cost $297, so the idea that I'm giving somebody the class as well as the Pitch Fest, which will be really breaking down. We're going to learn at the events. And, again, it's optional. You can come if you want. I'll give you a ticket. If you can't make it, whatever, it's fine. Because a lot of people are thinking, well, I want the course, but I can't go to the seminar for whatever reason. Guys, don't look at it that way. Look at it as it's just an extra bonus. But during the seminar, what we're doing is we're going to learn to sell by starting to sell ridiculous things. We're going to learn how to create pitches for, you know, vegetable peelers and junk and all kinds of stuff. We're just going to make up silly stuff so that then we can evolve into learning how to pitch your particular product. So we're going to learn the elements of a pitch. A lot of people get offended by the term pitch. I think pitch, you know, it's just a fun term. I like it. Mm-hmm. But because it's always ridiculous because everybody's running around pitching all over Facebook, here, there, and the next thing. If you could learn to do it properly, imagine what could happen. And people who've hung around with me know you can give me almost anything and I can put together a story that would make somebody want to sell it. We sold body bags on a webinar one night. I was like, somebody tell me something to sell. And they were like, body bags. So I sold body bags. There's a certain formula to doing it, okay? And I'm actually, when I'm showing you guys this site, the reason why I'm joking, and I go, and there's more free steak knives, but wait, there's more, and I'm fooling around, because that's the infomercial formula that has worked for 1,000,000 years. Yep. So if you sit and study, and you understand the formula, and then you make it your own, I mean, I'm literally using it, but I'm screwing around, because I like to screw around, because it's who I am. You know, I'm just fooling around with it. But what did I do? I gave you bullet points. I gave you this. I told you that. I gave you a comparative. I'm giving away the course. Okay, shush. But there is a formula to this, and you literally can learn it. When I learned it, I went from struggling to being able to sell pretty much anything I ever wanted. So it's pretty darn cool. So let's see if anybody has a question or anything. Maybe Joe Schmo has a question.
The only question that I see is Virginia is wondering when the event in Connecticut is.
July 21st and 22nd, so it is coming up. It's right by the airport in Hartford, literally at the airport. There's a hotel in the airport. So, you know, that's
I'm getting my haircut tomorrow, Diane.
You are getting a haircut tomorrow?
Yep.
And that way it will be perfect by the time you come to Connecticut?
Well, because my hairdresser is going to be on vacation next week, so it's going to be it'll be a little past perfect. But
I see, Kathy. I think that we all think you're stunningly beautiful no matter what.
Well, thank you.
Shawnita, where in Connecticut, it's right outside of the airport in Hartford, or right by the airport in Hartford. Exact location to be disclosed to those that are attending. But it's definitely, it's right. It's in between Hartford and Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Drivable from, well, actually, Ed, we are not doing it at the same facility, but those that want can take a little shuttle over to go do karaoke.
That's right.
It ain't nothing like the Townie Bar and the karaoke. It's a little out of control. I thought we'd make our own music this time.
Karaoke and 35-cent wings, you know.
I did put out, Ed, I did share, you saw me, I shared some of your Funky Cole Medina the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That was so funny. Diane Roderick wants to know once more what the cost for the July event in Connecticut is.
The July event alone is $297. So it's kind of like, it's basically buy one, get one free tonight. I don't even know if I'll share this tomorrow. It may just be the people that are on the line tonight. Tonight, if you take the Instant Marketing Celebrity course, which is a webinar course that goes on for 4 weeks, starting next week. You'll also get the Pitch Fest for free. So it's buy one, get one free tonight, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you want to buy Instant Marketing, if you want to buy Pitch Fest alone, it's $297. So you can just take the recordings of the course if you can't attend. But buy one, get one free. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm delusional with a cold, and I think my brain is not working right tonight. So I don't know. I'm full of love. What can I say? I spent the weekend with Jordan, and I wore his sunglasses. I'm just full of love. The sunglasses are. For those of you that may not know Jordan, let me show. By the way, I'm done. You guys can leave whenever you want, but if you want to hang out for a minute, you can. For those of you that have
Jordan has the sweetest smile.
He does.
Those of you that have important places to be and people to mix and mingle with and all that good stuff, I understand. Let's see. Actually, I think I have a picture with Jordan's sunglasses on here somewhere. I think I got them off of him. Did I? Didn't I? I was looking for the smooch picture, but...
Yeah, there's one on Facebook right now. There's one on Facebook with you wearing his glasses.
Is there? All right.
Yeah, the red heart one?
I think that Jordan shared one, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he put it? Oh, yeah, he did. You're right. Wait, let me find it. Joe Schmo rules. The hot tub. Oh, my God, the hot tub. That was, Ed, I'm telling you, talk about insanity. That was insanity. That was at one of our corporate free trips that we've been given. Where's this picture? I'm looking for it. Everybody's like getting bored by now, but there I am wearing the Jordan glasses. And it's like not good lighting. I'm very disappointed. I'm like, give me those glasses. I'm getting a picture now. So.
Oh, there it is.
The coveted red glasses. So. Anyway, if anybody has a question, you also can email me at diane@dianehockman.com. This is subject to end at any time. I don't know if I'm mailing it out or not. I'll see what I'm in the mood to do. I got to look at the numbers and see where we are and stuff like that. I'm just in a good space, so I figured why not give stuff out to people. It's ridiculous value. I'd say between the two, you know, this is a $2,000 deal, really, easily.
More.
And well, if I were to do it individually with someone, it would be a lot more. But even then, you could go buy a course from a Guru letter Z or whoever, and you know, it would cost a lot more. I'd say in the $2,000 range. So it's a really good deal if you want to come out and hang out or be in the class and learn this stuff. By the way, the reason why I do this stuff is real simple. I'm lazy. And I don't want to make 50 dials a day, and I don't want to chase after people, and I don't want to convince people. I want Easy Street, and Easy Street is marketing into the DNA of human beings, marketing into their psychology. So, anything else, Katerina, that I need to know?
The only thing I can think of is that special added bonus that when they do attend Pitch Fest in either Connecticut or Las Vegas, they'll get to hang out with me too.
Well, exactly. I mean, and let's face it, because Kathy was just looking. The Vegas thing was never on the agenda, but Kathy wanted to go, so I had to make it up. And see what she's doing to me? I took her. She went once, and like she played a slot machine and had a glass of wine, and then look out, she's coming back to Vegas again. It's
there
like,
you go.
Out of control.
That does it.
Out of control. So.
Out of control.
Greg says he's changing his name to Joe Schmo tomorrow. Greg, if you change your name, I'll fix up the logo for you, and you can have it. It's yours. Yes, Shawnita, that's correct. You did get that as a bonus with the NES3 course. I did offer the bonus Pitch Fest for people with some other things that were going on, and you guys, yes, will get all the actual secret location details and everything. But just plan on, Shawnita, you're in driving distance, so you're good to go. But yeah, that's it. So, anything else in the Q&A? Or we're done with these people?
Just virtual hugs and lots of kudos and laughing going on.
Good,
yep,
excellent. Yep. That's the chat box is so you can talk behind my back with Kathy. That's what we have it for.
Well, one person did say it's confirmed Diane is crazy. So
good. I like when they get mad at me. They're like, "What is this? This isn't business-like." See ya. So, anyway, guys, I want to, again, we'll take off now, but Ed, I'm so excited for you. I'm thrilled. Please make sure you send us some updates from Japan when you get online, some photos and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. When are you leaving, Edward?
I'm leaving on the 15th of July, and my presentation's on the 17th, and I'll be back the 21st.
Yep.
Okay. Lots of love and positive energies and stuff coming your way, buddy. Oh, I'm just so thrilled for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so thrilled.
incredible. It's just a big deal.
Yeah.
You betcha.
And we'll all be thinking of you while you're out there, sending our love. So
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
make sure you bring something cool back for Abby, though, like something super cool,
For sure.
like a kimono or something cool. I don't know what she would like,
I don't know what either.
but you'll find it. I know you will. 'Cause you're a great dad.
I'll find something.
An Asian tiara.
There we
That's
go.
my arena. I am
Oh,
That's what Diane needs.
Yeah, if you find any special Asian tiaras, they have those like headdress things or something like that. That's what I need. Anyway, you guys, thank you all for being here. Have a great night, and all you guys that were over here with me, thank you. Love you guys, and appreciate you always hanging out and having fun. We'll see you guys next week on another webinar, Gone Wild. Take care, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye now.
Good night.